All right, so we're going to play against Snowy again. So basically, just click this button. All right, so we're going to play against Snowy. Let's turn that off. Okie doke. So 300 again. Let's just let's start with that. And click this over here. I guess I can close this.
Yeah, I'm good with a call on this one.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty obvious call, and then pretty shit flop for our range. Man, he's going to bet small. Yeah, check raise a small bet. Yeah, that's fair. That'll be like quarter, half. You have a half, I think. Often, I think at that sort of stage, it's almost a value raise. Yeah, so the ace-2 and the small blinds are stock standard fold for anyone watching at home. In the small blind, you got to play pretty tight. Even if it's very small opens because you got the big blind behind you left to act, you can squeeze or call. All right, what do you guys think? So when limp 4x call, think check. Yeah, it probably does. Yeah, I think we've got enough showdown value to start bluffing, even though we've got a lot of equity, but with king queen high, we beat all the king highs, so yeah, we still beat all the king highs. Yeah, we just got queen highs, we take it down. Yeah, just too much showdown value, even though we've got a lot of equity with our flush draw. You can probably argue for a bet because the outs for the king and the queen are still probably going to be good against most of his calling range. Yeah. I think you'll find that like most of these ones where you've got basically it's a connector, it's like a 3 gap. Even 3 gaps are going to be raised. Obviously any 2 gap. And definitely any 1 gap will be raised at high frequency. I can't exactly remember my ranges, but these ones are going to be raised at a very high frequency when you've got the suitedness plus the connectedness in some sort of sense. No, that might have been open. I think that's actually a flip between opening jack 8 and folding jack 8. So yeah, as you can see, 3 maxes feels pretty tight. And it is because like the small blind's there. And the small blind's mostly folding when the button opens. So you do a lot of folding. All right, what do you think?
Hello. Okay. This is a low frequency 4-bet mostly call, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The point is that you're trying to when you 4-bet, they should be playing shove or fold against you. But exploitatively, Snowy doesn't do that. So what do you guys think? How should we play this hand if we know that Snowy doesn't play 4-bet or fold? I mean, 4-bet call or fold. I mean, when Snowy doesn't 4-bet all in. Sorry, 5-bet all in. So when we 4-bet, we're expecting our opponent's 5-bet to be all in, but Snowy doesn't do that.
Oh, okay. So if you call sometimes, that means you get to realize more of your equity, so you can 4-bet more, right? Because you can see a flop, right? So if he calls your 4-bet, that means you can 4-bet this more often. Because you don't have to.
I mean, Snowy, if we 4-bet, Snowy's 5-bet range will be all of a min raise, not a shove.
Oh, but does he ever call your 4-bet?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. So if he calls sometimes, that means you can that means your 4-bet is doesn't that increase the EV of your 4-bet since you can see a flop more often than against someone that just shoves or folds? Because you can see a flop.
Yeah, he's not playing shove or fold. His 5-bet is going to be a shove. Is not going to be a shove.
Mm-hmm.
But if we were in the small blind spot and we were facing a 4-bet, we would have our 5-bet range would basically always be all in.
Yeah.
But here, Snowy won't do that. Snowy's 5-bet will be a min raise.
Oh, okay.
So what do you think that means? I'm just talking exploitatively. This is probably just we can do whatever with his hand.
Like if you get 5-bet with this hand, it's kind of weird, right? Is it you're saying you don't want to face the min 5-bet because it's like our hand's like creepy? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So mostly call it. Okay.
Yeah. So then like we call this one, and then like we go even more polar with our 4-bets, where like we can fold hands to a min 5-bet.
Oh, okay. So the min 5-bet, it really does. Your middling hands don't want to face that, right? Like the hands that are kind of like in the middle. You don't want to
because then like those hands have to call because of their equity. So like you're going to go super polar. It actually makes it more difficult because then you won't have as much equity against the continuing range, but you can like chuck some weird shit in. I mean, even in my ranges, I've got King Jack offsuit as a triple. I mean, indifferent between all 3 options, so you can probably use that a bit more.
Okay.
And stuff like King full suited and like Ace 5 off, which is what Snowy likes to use in this spot, just because like against the min 4-bet, then you can fold it and you have good blockers and reasonable equity continuing. Against the min 5-bet, I mean, you can actually fold the Ace 5 off. So there's stuff like that. Reverse implied odds if you 4-bet and get called. I mean, no, not really, because Ace King should just shove. So you don't have any reverse implied odds really if you hit a king. And a queen, there's a bit Ace Queen, but you can't really worry too much about that, can you? So like against the 4-bet, against the range which calls a 4-bet, you have if you flop a king or a queen, you're actually very comfortable.
Is this min 5-bet? Is there any like King Jack suited kind of stuff, or is it only just like premiums and then the wheel aces and stuff like that, and then like a bunch of random stuff? Is there any like King Jack suited, Queen Jack suited in that stuff?
I think it's pre-merged. Like if you think about it,
so there's like 7s and 8s too.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, they can't really make a min 5-bet range that isn't like super merged. So
okay. All right, so I guess we'll just call this one. Yeah.
Just call this one.
I usually don't raise anything in this section. And also, you bet huge too. So.
What was everyone else think? So you're going to call, fold, raise, what? So raising is probably not great.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure usually in this spot you don't need to do a lot of raising. Yeah. Don't think you can fold, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, The gut shots. Oh yeah, he's betting pot, but like, what does that really mean?
Like we can still beat King 10, all this stuff. Pretty sure.
Yeah. I mean, Brian. I mean, it seems scary.
Yeah, I don't.
But just because it seems scary doesn't mean it's actually scary. It's probably scary in someone who doesn't bluff.
Yeah.
But Snowie bluffs a lot.
Mm-hmm. If you were out of position, then I can see folding make.
Folding makes more sense. In position.
Yeah, there's like no way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't. It wouldn't cross my mind. Personally, yeah. And even if the 10 rolls off, like
the whole thing works is Brandon, you can think of like the whole lines that they've got. If the 10 rolls off, obviously you're good. Even a king or a queen, you're probably going to be pretty good. Someone's going to be checking a lot on the turn, and then you can be checking back and then bluffing the river or even bluffing the turn. So just because remember the 50% rule and stuff like that.
And when the 10 rolls off, he'll still bet like 2 pair and a set. So he's going to bet worse for value, and he's going to bluff too. So it's like pretty good.
Because of the 50% rule.
Mm-hmm.
After he pots the flop, our range becomes very strong.
Mm-hmm. Here, yeah, it's kind of tough now. Yeah, I really, I kind of want to call again, but you know.
Yeah, the difficulty is that after we call, the stack pot ratio is less than 1, and then the 50% rule doesn't hold, so it's going to be shoving a lot.
Yeah, I mean, if he's going to shove the river a lot, and we never get to check down against something, probably just want to fold, I guess. And the king and queen now probably aren't going to be very clean. So yeah, probably fold.
Yep.
But kind of want to whatever. Actually, I pulled up the Zenith big blind versus small blind limp. This is yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, you checked? Man, it's kind of weird. I'll probably just check back. Yeah.
No, the 50% rule to worry about.
Yeah.
This just sucks.
Yeah, this is pretty. Yeah, probably. I think he just had. Wow, it's pretty.
Yeah, just because we have so much junk, like we have to float this hand, I think.
Okay. Can you like raise his hand like very, very infrequently? Because you have the diamond.
I'm losing that. All the ace highs, all the 5s, all the 6s.
Actually, yeah. Okay. No, just I guess you call right. Just try to hit a pair. And then also, if the diamond rolls off, you can try to kill him.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this is a call. I guess the bin raise is call sometimes.
I think Snow would say it. Someone Snow would say it's a call. Yeah, it is always a call.
Check. I'd probably just show it down. Yeah. Oh, that's so annoying.
Yeah, that's very annoying. Yeah. Oh, there's all these FU bets that Snow makes.
You just have to call. Yeah, call.
Yeah, it's not good.
Okay. What the fuck?
There's just too many cards that he would have hit there. You know, queens and kings, and I don't see any way a 7's good there.
The Snowy.
That's not really the point. It's just that you got a bluff catcher.
He only has like one bet size, right?
Yeah, for its entire range.
So
he doesn't like to bluff the river.
He can still have like okay.
Yeah, he can still have plenty of worse hands in his range that he can be bluffing with, but he just doesn't like to bluff the river. So
okay. This is probably a high frequency bet, yeah. No diamond. This is probably a small bet or a check, I think. Sometimes overbetting it makes sense since your queen and jack is going to be like really strong if you hit it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
I think
all
I
three.
yeah.
I think you can do all three. What do you guys want to do? Just chuck out the other bets because that's what we've been discussing the last couple of days.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, okay. Just pot is the size, right? Yeah. And if it's clean river, you just go on. Oh, this is
such a weird river. Oh man, such a strange river. It didn't donk either.
I think pot. This is pretty close, I think.
Yeah, I
I
was
think,
saying pot to turn. Pot to turn the river is weird.
I think just jam. Fuck it. Yeah, just jam.
Yeah, I don't know. So cool.
Because like if he has like king 10 of diamonds, I'm pretty sure you can't call that on the turn, right? So he has like the nut flush here or 6x plus diamonds, queen x plus diamonds. Oh, actually, it's probably a bit too thin. Or you can just bet normal, I guess. Bet like 3K, and then if he shoves, let him have, I think.
Oh man.
I don't think, yeah, you can't really check this back, right? Nah, I don't think so.
Interesting to just to, you know.
I think probably just 3K.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice, got him.
Queen.
Oh, he would have called it shove.
Wow.
He was
He
gonna
had
call
a
it shove,
six.
but whatever.
Yeah. You called the flop over bet with a 6. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what he should be doing.
Yeah, which is
was
absolutely what he should be doing. Yeah.
And it wasn't that big of an overbet either. So yeah, you guys have to like use overbets in your game, just because it's really hard for your opponent to continue. I mean, would you have had like you got a 6 with?
I wouldn't have continued with a 6. I mean,
Yeah.
in real, but I mean, yeah.
Very difficult, right? Very difficult.
Just call it, yeah. Yeah, you can have it. Yeah. I think you just bet this board all the time. This hand probably just wants the small size. It's like no extra backdoors.
Yeah, this is one of those weird boards where you bet like everything.
I usually pot it, I think. Yeah, probably just.
Yeah,
like
I don't know. Maybe it's a half pot. I don't know. Maybe this hand can pot it.
Because I can't. Yeah, I mean half pot also makes sense.
Yeah. I think both potting and half potting will make some sense.
Yeah, they both. Yeah.
Just because it's very difficult for him to have a queen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've got plenty of queens, so
yeah. I probably don't check this back very often.
Yeah, well, not in this hand.
Yeah,
not too often because we've got a king of clubs.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Yeah.
I mean, there's a fair chance we fall out of worse hand, but like it doesn't really matter because we've got so much equity.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can check this one.
Yeah. Probably. Okay. So in these limp pots, is checking down something you're supposed to do very often?
Yeah, because you got so much air. Like,
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because you have
to be really selective with your bluffs. Like, I don't know, having a diamond, having an 8's nice, I guess.
So the other bot, when we overbet, it just always calls. So does somebody do that?
No, something's very different.
Okay.
Something actually plays quite elastically.
So here, like, I have no idea. I don't have anything about limp pots, but like, can like ace 8 can that like bet like 300 or?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have too many aces because a lot of them would have raised preflop.
Okay. But if we have like some and he checks like 3 times, can we like?
Oh yeah, you can get quite large, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, probably just try to rep that.
I don't even know if it's necessary. That's what I'm thinking, right? Like we can actually beat.
Oh yeah, but
you have to really think about what bluffs that you have.
But he can have like a lot of king highs that will be holding, I guess. But yeah, I guess yeah, I don't really know anything about limp pots, but I guess like queen. Are you saying queen high has a lot of showdown value? I guess.
Yeah, I'm thinking like.
Okay.
But how much worse do you have than king high, queen high? Well, obviously all your 10 highs.
Like the 10 highs.
You have a lot of 10 high, right?
Yeah.
You actually have a lot of 10 high because you got all the offset combinations.
But then like the 10 high, like is when it's like 5, 6, 9, since your 10 highs will have a lot of straight draws, gut shots. They'll bet on a turn sometimes, right? So some of them bet on the turn.
I'm thinking like 10-4, 10-3, 10-2.
Okay. But then like also
and like 8 highs as well, like 8-3,
and then
8-2, 8-4, no 8-4 is a straight draw. Actually, all 8x is straight draw on the turn. My bad. So maybe not on 8. Maybe not as many 8s. I think actually you have to check back some 8s and 7s, which can bluff now as well. So I think Queen High does have enough straight value.
okay.
I mean, yeah, okay, that's unfortunate, but
That's fine.
yeah, they're pretty selective.
I mean, yeah, I don't really know about them.
So much of our range that just doesn't have any showdown value. Like Queen has got a sliver of showdown value. I mean, it might be used sometimes as a bluff, but just not as often as the ones without any showdown value at all.
Right.
Of course, a lot of them just have. Yeah, well, I imagine all the 10 high has just no equity.
Yeah.
Right,
that's fair.
yeah. It's a small blind call. It's really tough, isn't it? Oh, this is shit. I mean, I don't think you can fold a flush really.
Okay. He's trying to bet 10 for value. Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean,
wait, was that Queen 10 off?
Yeah.
Is that you can call that against it, really?
Yeah, I mean his small blind strategy is very different to ours.
Okay. Is that good? Or is it like is he just is it outdated?
I mean he can only use one size, so it becomes pretty difficult for him to do too much. It's a nice board.
Yeah.
I mean that's pretty nice. What do you guys think? Betting or checking?
I mean they both look pretty good.
Okay, if we bet, how big are we betting?
Oh, actually, so here, the flush completed and King Jack. Oh, King Jack already got there. Jack 8 got there. So usually, I think in these spots, you want to bet kind of like smallish when a lot of stuff get there. And you're also out of position, yeah. So you want to go like the biggest, probably half pot in my opinion, like quarter to half or whatever.
Quarter is okay.
Yeah. This is bullshit. So is he supposed to call an ace if we bet something? So if he does that, we want to check, right? This was in the Zenith quiz, I think. If you have a pair with a flush, you want to check.
Yeah, that's usually right. We do have the nuts here, so
yeah.
Do we have the nuts? Yeah, we have the nuts. Besides, besides the
straight flush,
specifically Jack 10 of diamonds, which raises preflop, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. So yeah, here if you have
diamonds. Yeah, it could be the case of that. Checking with 2 diamonds.
But also, like, I don't know how Snowy plays, but if he checks back like the Jack of Diamonds X, then we should check. Like he should probably value bet the Jack of Diamonds if we check to him. But if he doesn't do that, then we should probably just bet ourselves. But yeah, but they both seem to make sense in my opinion.
Checking with 2 diamonds is better if we think that he's always going to value bet a diamond once we check.
Yeah, but I'm not
as well as hands weaker than a diamond, so he has to value bet straight and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, last time he value bet trips on the 4 to a flush, but I don't know if it was a value bet. But I'm guessing.
He was value bet. I think it was just blocking.
Okay, so yeah, maybe just try and go for it.
He had bet quarter pot out of position, which is what he can do.
Okay, so I guess if he did. So he showed he can value it, things. So maybe you should go for it. I guess whatever. No.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
We're getting, I'm not going to get much value from that hand either way.
Yeah. Does this one get checked back sometimes? This board? It's not like 100% one, right? Pretty sure it's not.
Yeah, Snowy doesn't like to bluff the river. That's true. That's true. Maybe we should just bet. Yeah.
Why this board in particular, Caton? What is it about the board?
He has a lot of ace-8 off, ace-6 off, 8-6 off as well.
I might have a similar sim. Let's have a look.
Like I can't really, if I remember correctly, it gets checked back like maybe 30%ish, something like that. Like 30%, something like that.
Hey guys, by the way, sorry.
Okay, so it's the 2 pair hands you worry about, yeah.
He has like a lot of offsuit with them.
I mean, this is ace 9-8. Those two at half pot.
Okay, let's check back 40%. Okay, all right.
So look, I guess we got a 4 by 5 span. Maybe I do. That was 6 span.
There's ace 6-4 with the flush draw and ace 8-6 rainbow. Oh, ace 9-7 with the flush draw.
I think ace 9-7 would be the closest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, ace 9-7 is probably the closest one. I mean, here's ace 8-6 without a flush draw.
40%.
And
Okay.
here's ace
And actually
9-7.
never won 4th set. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's the flush draw boards is ones where you want to get a bit more polar.
Okay. Here, both options seem fine. Yeah, I don't really have anything.
Just like
I don't really have anything.
check back the river.
Yeah, if he doesn't check raise you, then yeah, that looks pretty good. Nice. It's a high frequency 3-bet, I think, right?
Yeah, what the hell's going on there? Goes up by 1 cent at a time if I scroll. I mean, it's a nice ball for our hand. I'm not sure if it's a great ball for our range though.
I think these load paired ones actually a big bet is actually in my experience.
Like pot it or check kind of thing.
Yeah, and obviously you can probably still have some small bets, but
I think his hands
all
blocks the pairs that he's got.
Okay, so you want to go for the big bet
and unblocked folds and stuff. So like, yeah, we can just pot it.
Yeah,
go for like, something like that maybe. But, okay.
So
I
like in a sim,
yeah, I mean,
I'd probably just jam.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Yeah, it's not just weird shit.
I mean, so you're allowed to fold there, but
yeah, he has some weird stuff.
Yeah, you can just bet small or check whatever.
Like he does weird stuff because he's only allowed 1 bet size, basically. Yeah, cool.
So value. Oh, you go big. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he checked back the turn, and then the ace comes, so it's quite unlikely it's got an ace there.
Okay.
And a 9 does, and a 9.
I think we chop with Jack.
Yeah, we chop with Jack. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's fine too. But, yeah, maybe a bit too big.
I guess a strong point. I think this gets checked.
Yeah, just a check.
Of the 4, I think raising might be.
Yeah, but it's pot into us, so.
Okay, then yeah, calling obviously makes sense as well. Yeah, and then check call probably. No, see, bets like small.
I feel like donking.
Okay.
You guys feel like donking? I feel like donking.
Sure.
Donking is smaller, just to throw him off. 2 pots it. It's great.
Oh, man.
That's great.
I mean, I usually just call, but Usually just call.
It's a two pot, and the jam is only like min raise. I don't think it makes too much sense to have any calls here with the SPR like that on the river. It's like a half.
How much does he have behind? Is that like 4,600?
Well, he's got 4,600 behind. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
I think
really
it's a jam or
see-
fold, right?
Yeah, I would just jam. I think.
Okay. All right. You only live once.
Well, his bluffs are what? He's got all the draws, right? We're blocking some of them.
Yeah. Just like calling sometimes if he has, let's say he has like a middling flush draw, you know, he's probably going to fold it if you jam, but then if you call and then you get the club, he's going to own himself. So, but
I don't
obviously
think-
what you said about calling, jamming also makes sense, but yeah.
Can
And
he
then-
even fold a flush draw? A jam?
I think he can. I in my opinion, like calling if he has like 10-9 of clubs and he calls, like it's a punt, in my opinion. It's a pretty big
Well,
punt.
I guess to your point, Kate. I mean, if we call, no matter what card comes on a river, we're going to call what little he has left to bet, right? So we can keep his bluffs in by just calling. Is that what you're saying? And we really don't mind a club rolling.
No, I think there's some implied odds on a club, and also, yeah, and also if you jams, I'm trying to see what if you get called by worse, but jamming because you're right, the SPR will be small in the river. It's gonna be weird if you face a bet, but I think I usually just call here, but yeah, obviously, and also I don't face this line very often, so I could be wrong, obviously, but yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, does that make sense? Calling to keep his bluffs in, no matter what river comes.
Now the issue is all the bluffs become really good because on particularly on a club, of course we don't care if a club comes, but then when a spade comes, you know what I mean?
Mm,
Like
Yeah.
all of his flush draws have the ability to rip the other flush draw, basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's a spade draw.
And so then like denying
Yeah,
becomes okay.
he's definitely, yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Hey.
okay, nice jam.
I mean, to be fair, we have like 25% equity against him, so like that happens some of the time.
If we got that king river and we did call, would we just donk jam? Does that not really make sense?
Yeah, maybe
Go for
jam.
like the FU. You maybe just donking is small.
Yeah, you can dunk tiny and then like.
It's always something stupid. Yeah. This is mostly a call, I think. Check raise a small bet, I think. Okay. Small bet or check, I think. I'll just check.
Yeah, check is okay. We've got ace high.
I value bet, but
No,
no.
I think with the ace I would check also.
because with ace, better for him to bet for us, and a worse block hands which you want to get value from. So, both those reasons, checking is better.
Yeah, Zenith folds 4-3 suit. This is a 3-bet, probably. Here, mostly, I usually just bet small. I think.
Now
Queen
it's
8, yeah. Queen 8, like some
it's
very
not amazing.
yeah. Queen 8, there's like probably a few big bets, but yeah, I usually just bet small. Yeah.
When you say big, do you mean like half pot or do you mean like pot?
I usually run my sims with pot because that's what Zenith uses, but you can definitely have some like 3/4 or whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's a raise.
Yeah, it's pretty sure you can just bet this board all the time. Pretty sure you can value it, right?
In position.
For how
Yeah,
yeah.
I agree. I mean, maybe not specifically against Snowy because it's in it, but like,
Yeah.
front
Yeah.
flop you anyway.
Yeah. If he doesn't value bet his like Jack X and stuff like that, you probably can't value bet there. With the 9 point, I think call probably.
Yeah, I mean, just because it's got more pair value. I mean, that's nice, I guess. Oh man, I need to block it.
you want to try and call your king high?
No, it's just blocking to stop him from like trying to block off us off the chop, kind of thing.
I think call it. Just check call is probably.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Jack call is probably okay depending on what size he goes. I think this one is indifferent.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
But you can just do it for the play swing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, I think this one you need bet a lot.
That's pretty nice. Quarter or 10%. What do you guys want to do?
Probably quarter. Okay, sure.
Yeah, okay. And the heart didn't come.
So you can still bet at 8-7 river and a heart, but king high. So yeah, I think they both probably make sense. Probably check a bit more king high maybe, but yeah. The 10 of hearts is nice. It's a really nice card to have here though. Yeah, but they both make sense in my opinion. Okay.
Yeah, so like when you can do that stuff with like an ace and like kings and stuff. And then
yeah,
when he doesn't raise his like super capped, and then you just like pot it on the river when you get a clean river. It's like a nice little trick. All right, what do you guys think?
2x pot.
Yeah, let's do it. Too easy. Easy game.
Easy game. Is this a 3-bet sometimes?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
There's a bunch of weird stuff that we 3-bet in that spot.
Pretty sure I just better check both makes sense. Probably checking is actually not that good actually with 8 high. Yeah, probably just bet. All right. Check and then get him to call you the river. Check and then try to put the river, I think. He checks again.
Yeah, it seems so.
I think the 4 is a good card to have here. Yeah. Nice.
It's very difficult to fold on 8 after you check back the turn, so it's probably difficult to fold ace high after you check back the turn. So
is this flop call? Is that?
Yeah, you have the back door flush draw with another card.
Okay.
You bet 1 big blind, so no, 1.5 big blinds.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Probably yeah, anything. This is the bad gut shot.
Yeah.
In our position. Folding makes sense, but calling very infrequently. Sure.
Now maybe with backdoor flush draw you can call.
Just check. This board gets checked to that call.
Yeah, I mean, he has to actually start donking this board a bit.
King high probably should check again, but betting obviously makes some sense. No.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Yeah. I think king high's.
Well,
okay.
What would you bluff, like queen high and worse, basically?
Yeah. Actually, maybe king high. This king high makes some sense because it blocks both straights. Oh wait, there is another straight, is there? Yeah, only blocks the nut straight.
I think you can probably get pretty close to bluffing this though.
So yeah, I kind of think that's
too much worse.
But I think we can block. I think we can just bluff all the hands with a 7 instead.
Oh yeah, that's true. But some of those will bet the turn, right?
Yeah, they'll bet the flop and turn.
Yeah, that's true.
And you don't have 10 high or jack high anymore. And then kind of think I would.
Yeah, I mean, we'll still have some queen highs. Those for sure have to bluff, I think.
But then like so you have a queen
But I
nine.
agree because I think hands like 9-8. I think those will start betting somewhere
Oh,
else.
that's somewhere, yeah. And then like you only have queen nine, queen eight. You are fine on the button. Yeah, pretty sure this is that in my opinion. Oh,
I would actually normally check back there in game, but when we just talked it out, I think, yeah, I think I just play that spot too.
Our person was leaning towards a check. But yeah, I think you can go either way. You can argue it either way.
Yeah.
Let's check it down there. That's annoying.
Yeah, I mean, the issue with small bets like this is that you actually have to have like a relatively good donking strategy on the river.
Yeah, I agree.
So like, this is really weird.
Check raise all in.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, you only live once.
Do we want to do it with this hand?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, maybe like that.
Maybe yeah, it's a good mix. Maybe the issue is like you might be able to get away with folding because of the two other combinations of straight flushes.
What happened? So okay, so wait, so 9 makes a straight.
Yeah, maybe like the king of spades is actually better than the ace of spades here. So yeah, this one, and also like I'm not sure how the 6 works, but you can probably value. Like I don't know if he's you can probably value it like 2 pair and then.
He's probably not value betting like bad 2 pair though.
Like queen 6, I think can value bet. In my opinion. Once we do this, but yeah.
Maybe we can just like do it pot or 2 pot.
Pot. Please,
Nice.
Yeah, I think the king of spades actually would be the one that's just like on.
Yeah, I think you have to do like a mix between king of spades and
yeah.
Just because they can do stuff like whenever they have ace 9 of spades, then they'll start you off and
yeah, makes sense. Is it sometimes it's just indifferent.
Yeah, this one's indifferent. What do you guys want to do? Let's just play one hand. Let's do this. Let's make the high variance play. Yeah.
We're also crushing this guy right now.
Yeah, to be fair, we did win a flip where we were behind 75% to 25%.
That's true.
This I can bet big sometimes, or I can check. Or I can bet small. Yeah, anything works.
Yeah,
I think on the flush draw ones, we don't really use the small bet. Normally,
yeah,
right?
yeah, you're right. You're probably half pot.
I think it's fine though. Versus
yeah,
most.
like the reason is it gets him to fold his air, and then he gets him to very comfortably continue with all the flush draws.
Gotcha.
Sometimes a 3-bet, sometimes a call.
Let's just do this.
Okay. Let's check back and see. Nothing. Yeah, just call.
Like on the turn there against a small bet, you can actually like you should actually raise. I mean, a call a fair few flushes, and then just because it stops him from like overbetting the river.
I think I just check it. Right?
Yeah, I think maybe we're going to get to 9. Yeah, there we go.
Nice. Yeah, this is like always a 3-bet.
Getting better hands today. Whoa, cold call.
That's kind of strange.
Actually, he does that. Yeah, you can probably just bet. Or okay.
No, I don't think so because his cold core range just crushes our range. So
yeah,
like he has 5s and 3s. He has like 5s and 3s. Are you saying that?
No, I mean like he just has like ace, king, ace, queen type stuff.
We also probably don't have 5s or 3s that often.
Cold calls ace king.
Well, maybe not Snowy, but like if you're playing against a strong player.
Damn.
You would expect them to.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I don't really. Actually, I do, but like, it's not. Yeah, it's probably not a strong player. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it. You should do fair.
I'd probably
Give it a
raise,
calling, give it a
but-
raising.
I mean, he bet a quarter pot, and he also just, I don't know. I've never seen him like run a bluff, but I guess that's probably that's like exploitative stuff.
I think I just raised against a small bet. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Surgery just called.
That's good.
Better check makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you'd bet for value.
That's new. Oh yeah, it's because of the weird stack sizes. Yeah. So if you guys didn't know, when we fold, Snowy plays against Snowy, so that's why stack sizes are changing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Now we're playing 200 big ones deep.
I think you can bet everything on this board. King, Queen 7-4, yeah. Or maybe there's like some checks. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe just that. No, it's pretty check. No, I just check. Yeah.
Oh,
I think you want to have some big bets here, actually.
Yeah. But small bets also make sense. I don't know if you have to check this back, but yeah. Anything. Yeah. Maybe the 4 you probably want to bet.
See, George.
Yeah. All right. See, George. I think the
I
4
think,
maybe
like,
want
Yeah, with like the over under one, could you go with that? Yeah.
because then if you hit a 4, you can just keep betting. You just take more outs. And then here,
Nice.
anything. Yeah. Checking also makes
I
sense.
bet small. Oh, all right.
Cheeky. Yeah.
Is jamming there too thin for that many big blinds?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah,
you'll find that actually on a lot of boards, like you play pretty similarly with the nut flush and a second nut flush, and then that sort of prevents them from ever having a raising range.
Gotcha.
Like because then you can fold the Oh no, wait, I'm thinking of something else probably. No, wait, it's 4 to a flush when that happens. Yeah, on that board you can do whatever. You'll be a bit more polar and bigger size. So the shoving range would include stuff like
It's only the nut flush, though, you're saying?
yeah, I don't think it ever makes sense to shove the nut flush there, just because he's going to have raises if we bet small, and that way we get more money from
I see. So
from like his entire range.
Yeah.
When
so if you
we
raise to
bet
like
small.
that size, if you have like the queen high flush there, he's supposed to 3-bet it.
Yeah, stuff like that. So like he can donk small, and then like if we have the nut flush, we can actually raise small, and then he will 3-bet sometimes.
What was the board again? It was Jack 10-7.
Yeah, it was Jack 10-7. Oh no.
With that flush draw. Okay.
Yeah, it was Jack 10-5-7 ace.
Okay. Cool.
Sometimes I see there if you have like the nut flush with, let's say you have like ace king of spades, that one just gets jammed because he doesn't have the king of spades. He doesn't have the king high flush to raise it with, right?
Yeah, that would
that.
make sense, at least to me.
Yeah. So sometimes like if you have a nut flush with like 2 really big cards, you might just jam it yourself. But yeah, I mean with that one, you have the 4 spades, you can like bet 3-bet you for like something. This is a 3-bet or a call. I think it's a high frequency 3-bet.
Yeah, we're deep enough. That makes for a very nice 3-bet.
And you can just call. Just check. I think.
What was the action here, Pre? We 3-bet?
Yeah, 3x,
Any, like-
3x, 2x.
Okay. Check. Full.
This fold.
Snowy seems to do a lot of like flop checking and then betting a quarter pot on the turn, like both in position and out of position.
Yeah. I think this one gets bet all the time, right?
Yeah, I would just bet.
Probably.
Just only
big.
like half pot or something.
Yeah,
big.
just because it's got
Okay.
like, no, because the
So you-
flush came and there's twos and
Well,
stuff
we
like that.
just chop with all the.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. Yeah.
Yeah, both the flush came and there's twos and stuff.
Okay.
I can't remember. I think it's actually a call.
Yeah. I just fold.
This is interesting.
You make it 5.5 or 6, or you just go 5. Okay.
I think my range is say 5. You can just mix it up. Anything between 5 and 6 is totally fine. I think. Actually, since we're deep against this guy, we could probably go a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Just because that way we use the SPR against that guy, and then it's that guy we're in position. It's nicer.
Yep. Yeah, it's bet small. Fold.
It's tempting, but we're not heads up. Heads up 7-2. Yes, play that any day.
Yeah.
Being really deep with the big line, that would make it like even a little bit closer, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you do it with a big blind, you can play a bit wider.
Yeah.
Because you just have in position. Like here, it's pretty easy. Pretty easy call.
Just call.
Easy call. I mean, yeah, that sucks. I still think it's a call. Oh no, with the 4 diamonds. Because it blocks a whole bunch of stuff now.
It's like.
I mean, four of clubs, not bad. Because it blocks the low end
You bet a
straight
quarter pot on the
draws.
flop.
But you don't have like
half on the flop.
not having a queen, jack, or 10 or 9 is probably pretty good too. So yeah, it's probably you can go either way probably.
Do we float? How many ace X do we float on the flop?
Most of them.
Yeah. So then.
Yeah. Either way makes sense. I think. Either way makes sense. I think. Not having a high card is pretty good here. I think. But yeah, either way, I can see both ways making sense.
I actually don't think. Yeah, I think I'd probably fold, but I don't think the 4 is very good here.
Yeah, I'm just
like
liking.
blind
I'm just
versus
liking the
blinds.
4 of clubs.
Yeah, because you can have like 4, 5, 3, 4 stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of that and all of, but there's a lot of his flush draws are going to have a 4 in it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe if this wasn't a club, but, I think just fold with the club.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to randomize it actually. Is this mostly? I'm not sure which ones are 4-bet.
Can't remember my ranges. I think this one's 4-bet or fold. Oh no, 4-bet call or fold or something like that.
Oh, this is a yellow.
Yellow.
Small blind? It's small blind. Yeah, it's yellow. Yeah.
Oh no, mate, I might be confusing it with something else.
I'd probably call.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, ace-2 suited. Yeah.
Yellow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, usually you just call.
Every time.
I usually bet here a lot against like a weak opponent. Against him, I don't know how strong he is or whatever.
I think we just check it back, and then if an ace comes, we can always stack ace king, ace queen.
Sure,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yep.
He really doesn't like bluffing the river.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, you kind of have to bet this. Any size.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
This call is pretty good. Is this? I don't know. These reviews. Save this for the river. Okay. Checking his ace high. Check a lot. Yeah, I think fold. Yeah, fold. Yeah. Let's call. Okay.
I think this one's sometimes 4 bets also.
Yeah,
But versus the small size, maybe not.
Yeah, maybe the small size always call probably.
It's small. 3-bet there isn't really that good when you're so deep, right?
Even if it's a large 4-bet.
Like, because you want to reduce the SPR position, so it's like.
Yeah, but Snowy always pots it when he's 3-bets. Like,
I actually noticed though on not saying that this is right, but a lot of those high stakes stars guys, I think, have been doing the small 3-bets out of position when deep.
Really?
Yeah, and I think someone explained it to me, and I don't want to say it wrong, but I think it has to do with like you just want like more board coverage, so you
okay.
bet like a more mergy range for like a smaller size or something.
I can see. Yeah, I can see mirroring that actually.
Or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, I like noticed people doing it, and like it didn't really make any sense to me. But
Oh, if you say it like that, I can see some mirror in it. Yeah, okay. If winning players are doing it, you can't really argue with it. So.
yeah, exactly. Nice, good flop.
Probably just call.
You're pretty deep.
Okay.
Stack him.
I mean, it just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
keeps
now I
getting-
think you got to call.
Yeah, that's a classic.
You set
That's a
the
classic
trap.
live player line. Yeah.
Quarter pot. We lose to what, quads and a straight flush.
You know,
Yeah.
wait. If you make it smaller, he's still going to jam on you with like a worse boat. Wait, I don't know if he jam on you with like a king of hearts though. Will he do that? If he doesn't do that, maybe just jam. Yeah.
I think we should just jam because I don't think we're ever getting 3-bet by a flush. So it's really like pocket sixes or maybe
3-bet by
6-5
6s
suited.
and 6-5.
Yeah. So yeah, just go and then that.
But those are going to call the jam anyway.
I mean, they're probably allowed to fold sometimes, maybe.
A boat?
If he has like if he has like just a random king of hearts or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's probably true. If he had,
not all the time, but sometimes. Not all the time, obviously, but sometimes you probably just fold it. But yeah, I'm just wondering if you make it like whatever, can he just go on with like the king of hearts? But if he doesn't do that, then just probably just jam it yourself.
well, I don't think he would go all in with the king of hearts.
Yeah, so
But he
then
might call with the king of hearts first, like a smaller raise.
All right.
I would still probably just jam, but I guess this makes sense.
Okay.
Oh.
We're running pretty hot today compared to last time.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Can't remember this one. Maybe just go for it anyway.
Yeah. seven hearts can you probably bet, but then checking makes sense too. So
Yeah, I mean, you go either way. That's not nice. That's not nice, Snowy. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
check fold again. Okay. I would try to value bet.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think block betting's better than like check calling.
Yeah, just try to get him call you with like ace high or something,
So cheeky.
or king high.
What do you have? King high. Nice.
Hold on, Snowy.
I think his hand actually.
Did he block? I think he blocked both flush draws too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think all the flush draws raise the flop, bet the flop kind of thing. So yeah. If the flush draws bet the flop, and we don't have as many flush draws left in the river line that can bluff.
He also had a 9, which seems really bad.
I think it's called just like whatever. It's like, makes sense sometimes. Bowling is fine too. It's like yeah.
Yeah, we bet. I mean, we bet super small, so I guess.
I think you just bet this board all the time. I think, right?
In a 3-bet pot.
I think so.
I think being this deep. Well, yeah, you could probably do it versus most people, but being this deep, he's probably gonna have a decent amount of 10x.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think in a 3-bet pot this is one that you want to always bet.
Okay.
Maybe this hand can bet quite high, quite often.
Yeah, this.
But then again, he just got a whole bunch. Well, I think Snowy itself plays like all his pocket pairs as a 4-bet. So like for that reason,
Yeah, let's just bet it.
Yeah.
you got like 400, 500.
Nice.
I mean,
All right, go number 10.
it's nice for him, but then he like does some weird donk
Hey.
shit. And then
Can you? Oh, actually, no. I think so. No, it's okay. Actually, because against his donk there, you probably raise some stuff, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but the whole thing is that we're in position, and our 5s and 10s just block everything that he can have a value. So we want to like call and then have him bluff the river.
Because like usually there, if you don't raise, you can just donk like a lot. I think.
Yeah. Okay. So I was hoping he wasn't. I was just hoping he was doing anything except jam, because jamming would have been difficult decision.
Here's just
It's deep enough that maybe we can get away with it.
this is a fold.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Probably check this one a lot.
Yeah, I mean it's not great.
Yeah. Just fold nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, there's plenty of ace X with better kickers.
Mm-hmm. And any 9 or 8 is a good shot. So it's like you can.
Yeah, like any 9 or 8, any ace, king, ace, queen.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are gut shots. Better hands to continue with.
Okay, I thought 7s was a fold.
Yeah, just because we're really deep against this guy, we can widen things up a little bit.
Okay.
He's very cheeky, he is. Oh man, God. I don't know. I think we just. I don't know. I think we might have to call because we chop really early jacks.
Yeah, I think call. I agree with call. Yeah, probably like ace jack is probably the worst one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, what the fuck? You can do that.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, Snowy only uses one size, so like he's going to have all of his jacks and kings in the same size, versus a player who uses multiple sizes. If he had a king in a lower size, he would use that instead, and then we can raise that size. But Yeah, with when it's all into one size, it becomes it's not great. Oh, okay, thank you. It becomes very difficult.
But if he has like okay, that guy I think had the.
I'm really surprised Snowy picked 1/4 on this board.
He had a bet jack high, right? Or is this like one of those things where you just can't bluff too often? Or
Yeah, we were overfolding the flop. We're even against a small bet.
okay. Yeah, this can yeah anything.
Can't remember if this is a full bet or not.
Yeah, I think this mixes.
Oh no, this one's a always call.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, this is because we've got the ace king is no longer in our range, so we need some good king highs.
This is a 3-bet pot, right?
Yes.
Yeah, both. I think it's like raising can be okay. Calling is obviously good. So that'd probably be more
raising the diamond. We've got the king of diamonds.
Oh yeah. You have like king queen off. Yeah, so probably just call this one. Yeah. I think your hand's really good. Your hand's like really good.
How many threes do we have? We don't have that many threes, so the three doesn't do much.
Well, yeah, some ace 3. But...
what can we value bet? Can't value bet king high. The issue is like we have king high and then we've like a king. Can you value bet ace high? What are we doing with ace high? Can we value bet ace high? Probably not.
Like I think we can value bet pairs.
We could probably value bet any pair. Does having a king help us?
Like I think I just might jam.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking actually too.
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure your hand's like super good here. I think I would probably just jam.
The king.
I'm just thinking how much of the folding range we block. Yeah, I mean, having the king does block some folds, doesn't it? Also blocks some.
Yeah.
Also blocks the fifth if hands are going to bluff when we check. So
is jamming too thin?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think you just just jam.
It's difficult. We might actually have small threes than we do here. Because he checks back to turn. But I think mostly when he checks back to turn, he's ripping a pocket pair. And we're getting all the money in anyway, so if we bet smaller than he jams, we're going to call.
Yeah.
We could both probably have 4-5. Not that that's a huge deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much 4-5 is in his range over check back to turn. So just because 4-5 doesn't block anything that we could call.
Yeah, it probably just doesn't want to get jammed on. But yeah, probably mostly bets. So we probably have more than 4-5. Yeah, I mean, I would probably just jam.
Yeah.
Maybe with like ace queen, you could like, well, I don't know. Maybe that hand wants to check a little more, blocking the ace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I usually just jam here as well.
I think he's got queen jack suited. I'm gonna stack him.
Yeah, queen jack, queen 10. I think queen 10 off. Queen jack off might be like a low frequency 3-bar or something too.
Does he have to call worse than a queen? Like, do pocket pairs call?
Maybe someone. The thing is, he's got a fair few ace queen, king queen here sometimes as well. So like I wouldn't put that past him. Jam. I think this is better.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he just had error anyway.
Yeah, he also just doesn't bluff the river, so.
Yeah, well, there's that. We also block a whole bunch of king highs, which we bluff.
That would bluff, yeah.
That's a nice flop.
Oh, yeah. That's well played.
Yeah. I think bet always. I always still bet.
It's a pretty bad turn.
Yes, it is.
But like it's like I think you're deep and stuff. I think betting is fine, right? I think betting is fine.
What's that?
Like you can mostly check, like you check this a lot, but like you can still have some bets, right?
I'm thinking you can check and then raise river. Got to consider betting.
That's probably what I would do, but that's probably because I probably just don't have bets here if I potted the flop.
I mean, yeah. The thing is, it's got to be donking sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. And I think Snowy will. So maybe versus Snowy, you can keep betting. Versus a lot of people, though, I don't know if they have dongs.
No, well, that kind of sucks.
Oh, man. Yeah. Damn it.
I mean, the flush came in and it plays like all the boats. So.
Lucky Snowy. Thomas, do you remember how much I think we lost yesterday, but do you remember how much?
I think it was like 64 blinds, something like that.
Okay.
We're up.
Yeah.
350 blinds.
We're up a lot right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys are winning. Yeah, this is like small bet or check. Yeah. I think you can go 2, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh man, he's so cheeky.
What is that?
So cheeky. Okay, he's got jack.
What the hell?
It doesn't even raise us. All right.
Oh, what is that? You should have given him the FU bet.
Yeah, but they didn't want to raise us, and then now we've got
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
I think this is a call. You can call this, right?
Yeah, I mean, you for sure have to call. All right, let's get there. So this deep, do you want to have raises in that spot?
Yeah, you can just like shove it with some hands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
I think you're taking bet call, right? Yeah.
I mean, I might probably want to bet a size that I don't have to bet call. It's like one of those. It's one of those weird spots we're literally just denying equity from like overcards at the board, like king, queen, jack type hands. We're not really getting anything better to fold. Maybe you can get some stronger ace highs to fold.
Yeah, like ace jack or something. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, and check back ins. Yeah. Check. Showdown. Okay. It's gonna sometimes do bet, right?
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right. Anything? Yeah, you can do like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we can do like anything here.
Let's do the one big blind bet.
Okay.
2 or whatever.
Oh my god. Now a small bet really makes. I think small bet makes sense, right? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So He's really hit a lot.
You just give up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the ace hits him a lot, so like we go polar, but
Okay. I'm sure. Just thinking about it.
So you'd rather jam there with like clubs or something? Obviously, if we had like a queen or a 10, but
yeah, if you had a queen or a 10.
but like clubs are better than hearts.
Yeah, hearts doesn't make any sense. You just give up all your hearts.
Okay. Not just bet small.
Mm-hmm. Checking is also allowed, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think checking is good too.
Yeah, just check. Pretty sure. Okay.
That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good that the 8 was a diamond. So
yeah.
that's pretty
I think
good.
either way is fine, probably.
I think the hand's just weak enough that we.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
two low cards is nice. Not having a queen or jack. Yeah.
Okay, we're king with a 7 of diamonds. I mean, yeah, right.
So you don't want to have a queen or a jack there to bluff?
I think like ace jack off and an ace queen off is probably it's like, makes up some of his range.
Can have Tyler's video be humans annihilate poker bots. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. You need more clickbait titles.
Yeah, but to be fair, I don't really care about getting
Yeah, put it
on
on-
YouTube because
Put it in all caps. too.
the people who are going through YouTube aren't like the hardcore people who would be interested in the stuff through Zenith. Usually those kinds of people go in through like word of mouth type stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a few here and there, but a lot of it is word of mouth.
Yeah, most YouTube pokers like vlogs.
Yeah, vlogs and stuff, they're very popular. It's nice to like interact with people. There is like a little bit of educational content in vlogs, but
Yeah.
it's not very high level. It's like you should raise aces pre-flop because it's a strong hand.
Yeah.
What are we doing
Yeah.
here? Oh man.
Anything's fine. Sure, just call. Oh, he's still
Oh
going.
my god.
He's a cheeky boy, isn't he?
How does this
Call-
even make
call him pray.
sense?
Just call him pray.
Yeah, and then like another card comes and we lose.
Yeah,
Like, the spade, you can if spade rolls off and he bets something small, you can just try to kill him.
I mean, I like having.
We'd rather not have the spade here,
not
right?
have a spade.
Yeah, I
So
mean, there's no
we have the 5 of spades things, but then we have the 5 of diamonds as well. I mean, obviously, we're always calling any pocket pair of heart club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
This just doesn't. I don't even understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I went check raise and I thought.
Folding makes sense. Calling. I think I usually call here, but obviously folding is not like insane. Yeah. Okay, he can have it on this one. Yeah.
That was such a weird line.
Yeah, I mean,
like check raise, block.
Yeah, I mean, how you play good poker, right? It looks like a fish play, and then.
Yeah, sometimes the weird lines are the best lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also weird because he can't use like multiple sizes, so he could just have like quads there or something.
Yeah.
I think the pair's got enough showdown value. I mean, okay, yeah, well,
I think I just
pure bluff catcher. It's a pure bluff catcher. Block straights and stuff. Don't you like that?
He's a straight.
You can just fold.
Yeah, you should just fold.
There's a straight value bet pot.
Yeah, I mean, it's half a range, I guess. Sorry, what? Yeah, it could. Let's check back the turn. Most of our range is pairs now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd ever call here in game, but I could. Yeah, it's like the same as anything else, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably a bit deeper. We can raise a bit more. Maybe make it 900 next time.
This can 3-bet sometimes, I think. Yeah. Pretty sure it's a fold. Yeah.
So Thomas, when we get like this deep, although with that one we're not super deep, but 150 big blinds, I guess. Do we want to start having calls versus that size? Or is
I
it
mean,
still...
technically, you're supposed to have calls against any size, but like, yeah, I mean, I guess that deep you can have calls for sure.
Oh, if he checks back to 6, this could be really.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was going for a stupid thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? You like min raise or something? Yeah. I'd be.
Yeah, I mean, it was a check a flop, and then quarter pot raise, call, quarter pot call. Amazing stuff. Amazing poker right here.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks like fish play, but it's like...
No, seriously, exactly.
Actually, I was actually going through the high stakes thread, and there's like 9 hands. You know, Denver. He just like quarter pots in the weirdest spots, and there's like 9 straight hands. And then at one point, his villain said like, "You might be the greatest mind in poker." After like 9 quarter pot bets, it's like so insane.
I think ace high is...
Yeah.
I mean, having the
it's not great.
diamond is I guess good.
Either way, just ace high. This is probably a fold this deep, pretty fold.
Okay.
This one open? I think it is. And this deep, it probably is.
Yeah.
Probably definitely is. It's like this deep.
Just bet. Aces do.
I bet, especially at the 9 of hearts.
Yeah.
Over.
You can like, yeah, you can have some overbets here for sure, I think.
Yeah, I was trying to... maybe this hand doesn't make as much sense. Well, it's probably fine. This board's rainbow, so...
It's a naked gut shot.
It's just like a bad gut shot, so that's what kind of sucks about it.
Yeah, I guess you have like a lot of straight draws here. Yeah, you can check too. Makes sense.
Well, it's not really...
Like, yeah, you actually have like there's like so many straight draws here. It's easy to overdo it.
I'm just trying to think.
There's like
I think all the gut shots to those nuts specifically can overbet at some frequency. This one because it loses to like Jack 8 when the 7 comes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so good. Yeah. Jack 8 is pretty nice float.
Yeah,
against an overbet.
But then like the thing of
Jack 8's also going to bet the flop a lot, but I mean it will check back too.
Yeah. But it's like also I guess like this hand can barrel so many rivers. Like there's like so many rivers you go block some kind of straight. So obviously you have a lot of hands here. So yeah, anything is fine, I think. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. You can call and donk or check raise, right?
Yeah, calling and donking is probably the way to go.
So you got to donk that river. Why'd you decide to go for the check with this hand on the turn?
Because we got a lot of other stuff, and probably is a bit indifferent. But
sure.
Yeah, okay.
Could you just bluff this one smaller if you're worried about like the?
Oh, well, on the river there against, we're just trying to get like ace high, king high, off the fold. So,
Oh no, sorry, not the river. I meant the turn. Or do we just want to be overbetting or checking that turn?
we could probably do a mix of stuff.
Yeah, you can have like a lot of sizes there. Yeah. Pretty sure you can just fold this.
Can we look at these spots after?
Yep, it all gets saved onto me hardware somewhere.
Yeah, I ran like a super small sim on the ace jack whatever rainbow board just because.
Yeah,
I have no
I'm pretty
idea.
sure it's on the Zenith. Ace jack,
But not 3-bet pots, right?
Oh yeah, okay.
I wonder if I can export them. If I can export them, I'll just chuck the hands up. I mean, the ones from Hibiscus, like I'm pretty sure I could have copied and saved them, but I didn't just because of but maybe I can export these.
Mm-hmm.
This is starting to look worse and worse.
Check.
If you bet like one big blind, he's gonna call it for 9.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, if you bet like super small, call for 9.
I thought it. All right.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, he was just bluffing previously, so.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it makes sense. I feel like you would never see a person like people would just bluff if they were gonna bluff, you know?
Yeah. Well, betting there is actually really against a real person because yeah, they'll just be like, oh, I have a 9, I call. Whatever, it's only one big blind.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't think a person would ever have a folding range there. Like whatever hands they were gonna bluff versus a check, they would just bluff versus like a one big blind bet.
They would just raise it.
2 big blinds.
I mean,
yeah. But if he calls you sometimes with a worse hand, it's probably pretty good.
And then against those kinds of people, you should definitely be donking rivers with the value.
Yeah,
sure.
Rivers.
Yeah, if they call you with worse hand, it's pretty good.
What happened here?
I think Nine is good, even with the back, which is not. This is not good enough. Yeah. What else can I say about that? Not a lot. Probably cash at fold. That's nice.
Yeah, he pot the turn, right? Yeah, I think just check, right?
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah, that sucked. He could probably value bet that, right?
Yeah,
well,
I mean,
I guess he potted the turn, so it's close. But
the thing is, like, Snowy doesn't bluff the river, and so doesn't value it very thin on the river either. So
yeah, that's true.
And it could have like done some weird things where it's like optimal bet size was like 2 times a pot, and then king jack.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. That's right.
Yeah, so on the king queen 5 for the flush draw, you could probably go like small with any hand, and then some pot size bet type stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to think if a check made sense there, but
yeah, maybe not. You just bet your entire range.
Yeah.
Yeah, this deep with a slightly larger size. Probably care to fold it. Let's go a bit bigger because we're deep.
So I think we want to have some big bets and then probably some small bets too, and then some checks. And
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what. Hmm. Yeah, maybe that.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what betting big accomplishes with that hand specifically. Just because betting big. I mean,
Yeah.
if we make a pair with a king or a queen, we're good anyway. Most of the time, and we don't really have to fold out too much equity.
Mhm.
Obviously, when ace comes, we can start bluffing that hand, but. Difficult. I think it might be a fold pre, but just because we're so deep and the size is slightly larger. Yeah, so this one probably checking back a fair amount, 50% rule. So we want to be probably betting around half the time. With a heart, probably betting more often. So I don't mind either way. There's also like backdoor straight stuff at the top end. So let's go with this. A little bit deeper, in position, suited, 3-gapper. This is going to be 4-bet or call in position, leaning towards a call or like an enormous 4-bet. Like we're talking like pot size stuff. Yeah, nice and polar. What do you guys think? So nice polar 4-bet.
Yeah, 4-bet seems good.
There's a much more polar range. Might even go slightly larger than pot with this deep. So let check through. King 7, like we've got a lot of showdown value with the king high already. And there's also stuff to do with having paired draws with a king and a 7, which we sort of lose if we bet. We definitely lose a 7 most of the time. Of course, the king we don't lose because when we make a king on the river, we can still value bet that. Yeah, now the 10 comes. It's interesting because we actually have the king of clubs, so we can probably raise. And against this,
Hand
like
blocks 2 straights too.
Yeah, it does block a lot of straights. How many? Yeah, blocks both the straights. So I think for that reason, blocking all the flushes, blocking a bunch of straights, can I go for a nice chunky raise? A nice chunky raise. Let's go a little bit more than pot. Take that one down. All right, last hand for the session. Hmm. 10, 3, 7. So I think even on this kind of board, you might have some overbets out of position, like when it starts. But deeper, maybe not as much. Can probably go either way, to be honest. When position calls is deep, their range is actually much wider than out of position. And they just it's difficult for them to have flopped too much here. Like 7-3 offsuit folds. 10-7 offsuit might call pre-flop. 10-7 suited might even 3-bet us. So yeah, with that, do like a bet. Very difficult for them to continue. Make a small raise. Yeah, it is pretty tricky, isn't it? We can call, we can even 3-bet. This raise is very small. Like the small raises stop. It doesn't make too much sense. They're trying to deny equity from something, and then we can like 2-pot it if we wanted to. Even though 2-potting with this specific hand doesn't make any sense, we could do that with like pocket jacks or something. All right, so that's the end of that. We also don't like playing the 3-4. So yeah, the hands do show up here, I think. So this was the one from, and that one's being loaded in. This was the one from last time. Says that we played pretty well, even though we lost, how much did we lose? Oh yeah, we only lost 3,000 because the very last hand that we played, we shoved the 5.
Oh yeah, jammed, yeah.
So we got one pre-flop blunder. So he says he didn't like the call with the ace 7. I mean, I guess that's okay. But shoving makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. How does shoving make sense? Yeah. So one blunder. Maybe if I change the errors. So go into options and then we can set it's like 1 big blind. So if you lose 1 big blind, see if that does anything. Oh yeah, now we got 3 errors. Sorry, 3 blunders. Oh, another blunder. It likes to have what happened here? Raise, call, and then the
Likes a check.
and then he likes to try and check raise or bet half pot. I mean, I don't mind betting quarter pot there. Yeah, I don't know. What else was there? I don't see that being a blunder at all. This one, yeah, maybe calling was a blunder. Just because his raise size was so large, and we can get away with playing shove or fold probably. And what happened here?
We went for the check raise on the river because we blocked the 6. I remember this hand.
Oh yes, yeah. Snowy doesn't do that kind of thing too often. See, I don't think it's a blunder either, because like here, if you bet half pot, then like you can different between checking and betting, and then.
So Thomas, the one thing I was thinking about in this hand, just because of like what we talked about in the overbet thing, and I don't know if it really makes sense, but he 2x potted the flop, if I remember the hand right, and then checked back the turn. So
I think he just potted the flop.
Okay, never mind. Then I'm remembering.
I think we were discussing that he could have had a 2x flop.
Okay.
And like it definitely makes sense with 9s.
Yeah.
Like let's look at 2-pot. Yeah, there you go, 2-pot smaller than the other pot. For whatever reason. Queen comes and is checking, and then.
So if he had like 2x potted the flop, I guess my question still is similar. When his range is like so polar, and then he like gives up the turn, especially on like a good turn like that, do we want to be doing a lot of like trapping, or is it better to just bet ourselves because he's gonna bet? I think we looked at a spot yesterday, and like the imposition player just bet check bets so infrequently in this line.
Look, if you bet yourself, you're not going to get any value from any of his bluffs that have given up.
Mm-hmm.
So like you can just remove those hands from his range, basically.
Yeah.
Say that you're winning against those no matter what you do. And then you have to look at the remainder of his range to get the value out of that. As much value as you can out of that. So like it could be a case where why does he want to bet quad pot in the river? Yeah, it could be the case where he only has like 20% of his range, which he wants to continue with, right? And 80% of his range is just missed bluffs, which he's always going to give up.
Yeah.
You don't really care about the 80%, right? They're always going to fold to a bet, and basically any bet, even a one big blind bet, because they lose to your bluffs. So you really just want to get value out of the remaining 20%. So it feels bad that you check and he checks back, because, but he's giving up 80% of the time, right?
Yeah.
And the rest of it, he's trying somehow to get the showdown. And when you bet and he folds, that feels bad too. But remember, he was giving up after he got to bet the flop and check back a turn. So you just have to play your hand as if you're playing as a normal range, but knowing that 80% of his range is just missed air, which you win against by default. You automatically win against it. Yeah, so you play against it the same way as you would against a normalish range.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then in this line, if he had bet like closer to 2x pot or something on the flop, let's say he just had like I don't know, ace 5 or ace 7 or something, and we check the river, is he supposed to value bet a hand like that?
Ace 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because so much of a range is an 8, a 6, or a 3 against a 2x pot over bet.
Got it.
Check on the turn, and like he binks top pair. It's very strong.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
Yeah. It's a very strong hand. Right, any other questions? So, yeah. This one got analyzed. Maybe we can look at this now, can view the analysis of what we just played. Says we didn't play as well. But I think that's what happens when you win, you get winner's tilt. Also, what's going on? Errors. Yeah, fair few more errors. More errors on the turn, which is interesting, but I don't think Snowing plays so well on the turn. Yeah, what does the rest of this say? That we're too aggressive and we're not calling off. I think that's true. Compared to what Snowy would have done, but Snowy's a little bit more passive when the rake is low, which is what's going on here. Like, he calls in the small blind a bit and stuff like that. Yeah, so we went from world class to advanced, but we won 300 big blinds. I don't know what to make of that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Do you guys like playing at Snowy more against Hibiscus? I think you guys do. There's definitely more interest against playing at Snowy, and even though we actually play fewer hands, playing against Hibiscus, like every hand is a struggle, but against Snowy you just fold for fold, which is a good reason to have 3 max at the next World Series. It's just way better than 6 max. Yeah. Any more questions? All right. I'll turn the recording off. Thanks for joining us, everyone. See you in the next one. Don't know when the next time we're going to do this, but we'll probably be against Snowy again. So see you then. Okay, turn the recording off now.